one more ever so far. But Mamine Dr. Kobe Boateng any Nkomo National President at the Ghana Sports Betting Operators Association. Now anope yeneno any Nkomo that ye miss say as the policy begins today, as operators in that sector, how is it affecting their operations? Doc, anope what good morning. Hi, Kessben.
Yeah, good morning. Good morning, Speaker. Mami fa emre fanchia wotie fo nyina se meda se eno mo to nyamra omudi betie anopai media modi meda mosuma
yes so that's a pass anopai ye for wagie so now jinaso kakra mame chronicle at the report about now it says that 10% chacha tax starts today. The Ghana Revenue Authority will from today Tuesday August 15 2023 begin a deduction of 10% from all gross gaming winnings as withholding tax. The tax, which affects winning on betting and lottery, according to the Ghana Revenue Authority, will no longer be subject to the former 15% value-added tax rate. However, profit accrued following each victory will be subject to a 10% withholding tax. In line with the amendment of the Income Tax Act 2023, Act 1094, gaming companies that disregard the new policy will suffer punitive measures. A honor and most important to me now say muye operators are one more involved with betting any one more extra bet no one more really na mo make payment ni ade ma wo mu nyina arrangement no any saying as operators money GRA. How is the deduction going to be done?
Good morning again. Right. Yene GR4 started in Kutaho, I think it's almost about a year. Once a day, 8 months me. Once January now, I'm announcing no budget. Now there are two parts to what you are saying.
Yeah.
The first part, was charging the operators 20% on their GGR. That means all sticks na more customers nya besteki na uti omo win it na omo take free ni na no nyeti free mo benya. What you get, what that is what we call your friend GGR, gross gaming revenue. And on a buying the necessity so say will give more 20%. No na enye adia na ye TRC it went on for a very, very, very long time. But having said it, abandoning the need to be sure ayana aiding kakra and giving the consent at least in Ghana so in revenue to do whatever they want to do. No and my idea is a film edit and my almost say okay and uncle. Na ye kakra wo say achiom samba say oh debut am say ye besan ya say customers no ye beju omo winning tax be free nti no de ye butu pa a lot. And initially we thought say na nke be be 2%, 3% to be as it was indicated our budget in the month.
Okay.
So that is always surprised with the 10% a year by nti. So, implementation should have been somewhere around until May, April, May, but they couldn't do it because we're having heavy discussions with them. I don't know, customers, in fact, even GGR na more, customers in the day and a man also. Now, so customer here, abundance would dear, and I think say, and you began the customer for winning. Ubi betuma to abanwa be 2 years na kaprekwa wonyae na da wono so benya kakra oni ko bodu say hey 10% on it. Minya, trust me, we really did our best on it. But unfortunately mom say abeye law so at the end the operators near ka na nya customers no so na ja wo so ko ma support here na my say yenya na say ye pay PPP amaye. But notwithstanding, we are still negotiating on that a year. We're still talking about it, and we are in the view say in the near future, no, we might either two things: get it totally scrapped, or what will happen is we calculate the percentage of the winnings now, customers, and not get their GGR, no, so what they say. Then the companies pay. So this is where we stand. But
so we'll get to a point the companies would want to pay the winnings, the ancestors, core customers on their behalf. Is that what you are saying?
That is where the long-term look at it, because the logistics of collecting it, is even a nightmare to a lot of these companies.
Okay.
Me no work say crowd on more. On the punitive action and now work say But anyway, from your first question, yeah.
I see. Now there are certain areas me hear more understanding. For instance, my best take a bet of 200 Ghana cedis. Okay, so that is the gross stake. My stake. Now, if I'm to win, I am going to pay 10% on the winning amount, and now also say the 10%, will be calculated based on the amount I made this stake here from the original basis.
Oh, okay, that's it. By law, not just say I will think one more gross. The 10% should be on the gross winning.
Okay.
I don't think the idea cut grosser. And you just say, "Sika would try and need the winning and a film." In Tianuno, I one of the year a implementation a chair. You take too much into the and because you panel the initial capital and what the other, not the other.
Yeah.
So what I say. In Tia then, Wawenia, yes, our taxes are initial capital. In Tianuno, buy Tia say, right. And no, it's okay, there be any side, any side be. Into me, if you move. And this is no winner, just the winning bit no pay and now. About you bet it, the cano, 10% in the film.
So what it means is that the total amount
200.
Yes.
Would 200 now win it 300. So what I say.
Okay.
You bet it 200 and 300, 100, and you pay 10%. Near tier free. So I will take a
okay, and the 10% will be calculated on the 100.
Will be calculated on the 100. Now see, so we need a KB our win on a tier free.
I see. I see. Now, do you have an arrangement with the GRA? Before I make payment, as I said, we deduct those taxes, from source. Now, GRA edge free moho. And now, how is the payment going to be done?
Okay, the payment will be done. You acquire a collecting agent. So what I say, yeah. So I a collection agent. You beg first cano. Then at the end of the day, the GRA will see from our books exactly what is happening. And then we pay it back to them directly. Then the Enetica or buy and change, it goes straight to GRA.
Now, how is this particular policy going to affect more operations? One, the Edikai, you have stated, say, Enye Obia na Debiano, Obetra game na, Obe Disika na, Obe Wene. Obi ho for a very long time. Maybe cry 1 year lucky. That won't me and we name it. Presumably, it is expected and I agreed, sir. Majority of the youth are involved in this because a human neho and no neja womuso edinya womokakra edisha womo. Do you think, sir, such a policy implementation babe shemo jumani mo kena anase babe guno? Yeah,
there's one other thing I would want to stress before I answer this your question.
Okay.
What we realize is that the catch on the 2 million and 60 million, a pay dear mind say every bet piano, you bet it, or when you bet it 10% in every bet, especially. Sports bet home put the Anakayaka. Now, we'll call virtual now. Wow, okay, will be a ultra aviator. Now, say the number of times Obicha, Oberwin, not the number of a year. Into a buy no, and no almost to say it was going to be a very difficult thing. And even technically, our system was going to find it difficult. When we be a bit more monitor, not that thing. In the agreement, I have is in it. and yet winning piana yabeti. You win any attack, who win any attack, who are the business and the bay. What will happen is at the point of Uchucha, we win, we in the next canical wallet in the moon. A cuckoo wallet in the moon. At the point I will withdraw while say a nedia. There could you for food or top bed who had the music and a cacra aqua yibino. That is at that point, and the 10% in a beba. Into calculate to say how much have you deposited so far. So what I say, that is what we call the deductible thing. Now, when is within that period, when you're within that period, means what I say.
I agree with you. Now
10% na baso. The 10% na Emma a yibek a yibia ube winyana and uwinya piana a yabedi that so.
The wins now a bit accrue over time, no, and no sooner and I will call your withdrawal now, or 10% will be affected.
Aha, you bet you will pick out with the bear just like the same principle. Now, so that we minimize into so when we draw you chain away. So what you say?
Exactly.
Aha, when we draw will be until with media grow more or which is work better or which the virtual. No, we in India, the woman. So what you say? Aha. But it will run within the 30 days period. So that's something we might need to educate the public later on.
Very well. I'll be very grateful to you being in our studio now. Yet me educated the public very well. Maybe within the week or somewhere next week. My producers will speak to you. But how do you again feel as an association of betting operators? Say aban a introducing policy. Now aban major stakeholder or no a industry no aban beka say or no dear who sticky with him tax does not affect you. Automatically no. In my view, I presume, sir, the private sector is rather the one buying at the burden to warm so. National Lottery Authority, who's taking with them, they are not affected by the tax.
Probably, I say yes, we didn't put our home because the tea, pussy and kakra. Because in this industry, I won't pay discrimination because once you discriminate kakra waha. Not just a worship take in Kofono will customers into another sector. Into your name, Jerry and Penifono, Eddie Din Como. The MC Abanine say, on the lottery honor, or more 2 distinct a year operational system. On some more abide no more private. It is easier for the abide to collect. So what I say. That is the national lottery. But we call, don't see if we banker to banker, no private, it was difficult. So what has happened, let me say, almost say, quite kakra, and let's say they are buying a muma almost say, quite kakra, say, because almost started almost 10% now. And confunding your more national lottery, every general call banker to banker for no. So, Patrol, what you are saying.
A honest explanation, no, me because all that I saw was that after the announcement of the policy, the NLA came out strong with a lot of advertisement indicating, say, Obia Obesteki with NLA, the National Lottery Authority, he will not be affected by the 10% tax deduction.
Debbie. Also, remember announcement. It is just that they've given them a reprieve. So we are also watching.
Okay.
So what I say, watching. We have a very strong association. We are also watching. They've been given a reprieve of about 2 to 3 months to get their house in order. What I say. So I think the discussion will come on after this period of time. Right? If it is still then we will also come in strongly and say, no, this is an unfair tax because the law doesn't say that. And mind you, the law has not been changed.
Okay.
And then I also again to people can't be a waka, but we call law and call parliament, me and what time may amending. And to call back to the books now, NLA is supposed to pay their 10%.
Yes, I do, because I saw it to be quite worrying. But let's wait and see. We'll live to see how things will turn out, just as you have said.
Sure.
And you know better time not yet in Komono ever studio because a lot of the young people are trap betting, especially the betting companies, you know. Boys need a worried pa. Have you turned also their boys need trap? So
I mean, yeah, I mean, what I want to tell our loyal customers is say, you do much pa. Idea, yani a year and because also at the end of the day, you know, it is going to change customer behavior. You understand? And it could change the customer behavior now. Who say idea determine ya na ma obi a twetwe no ho. Obi a twetwe no ho kakra. That means eno na na ya aban air kano. That means revenue is going to fall. Into Mujiji no kwa na moje no manhwe ya na no kwa nso akwa reduce mo ntuma achieve mo target no. Until we are working on their behalf and on behalf of the operators and also with a buying, like I said to you, it's an ongoing discussion. And we hope that in the short term rather than the long term, you bring a favorable answers and conditions which will be amicable to almost everyone. Why?
Doc, I'm looking forward to seeing you in the studio.
Sure.
I'm grateful to the production team. No, any obedient como. I don't pay me
at any time.
Very well. And Dr. Kobe Boateng, national president at the Ghana Sports Betting Operators Association. One more and a gaming. I hold on in the one more Afome Association. The sports betting companies, the casinos, and the Akeka Kauni in